Evening, good morning, wherever you are. We are in Manama, Bahrain for Group D of the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. And it's the game between Bahrain and Iraq. Well, the good news, we've got 3 games out of the way. You can see in this group, in this window, and Bahrain now going to wrap things up with a game against Iraq. Bahrain already have punched their ticket for the FIBA Asia Cup in Indonesia, which will be held later this year in August. And Iraq do not have a chance to progressing since they have no wins in their 5 games so far. Lebanon up at the top. They're perfect at 6-0, and Bahrain right behind them. India will go into the tournament of the 3rd place team. So the top 2 teams from each of the groups clinch direct qualification, and the 3rd place teams, the 6 3rd place teams all go into a tournament, and 4 teams will emerge from that and also go to the FIBA Asia Cup. So still, there are things at stake other than just pride. FIBA ranking points, obviously, is one thing. And Iraq certainly would like to come out and get a win in the qualifiers, something you can always build on. We know that obviously they've had some progress and they've had some big wins. They just haven't come in this qualifying campaign. But there's no time like the present to get the good taste of victory back in your mouth, and what better way to do it than to win over Bahrain in Bahrain. So Bahrain and Iraq getting ready to get it on, getting ready to trade blows, and we're going to bring you all the action. And of course, these 2 teams have met already and played a thriller. Bahrain winning it 95-92 back on November 27th in the last window. We're going to have a pause in the commentary to have the playing of the national anthems for Iraq and Bahrain.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of Bahrain.
Oh, it's like hearing the national anthems before the game. It really fires you up, doesn't it? Reminds you that this is national team basketball. Let's see, Stepanenko, Prida, Muongmi, and Youngjim Park from Kazakhstan, Thailand, and Korea are the referees for this game. And we'll also look at the starting 5 and rosters. Ihab Al-Zahari, Hassan Abdullah, Ali Hamad, Hussan Talib, and Kevin Galloway in the starting 5 for Iraq, and Al-Jabori, Zuki, Hamid, El-Kafaji, Ismail, Hamza, and Abdallah in there for Coach Bakir. And Aziz Bakir, of course, would rather be playing in a game to try to stay unbeaten, but it is what it is. They have yet to win. and they want to win. It's always good to finish a tournament or something with a win. Mohamed Ibrahim, Mohamed Kawaid, Maitham Issa, CJ Giles, and Mohamed Hamouda are the starting 5 for Bahrain. Wale Haji Ali, Mubarak Mohammed, Sarhan Juma playing for coach Sam Vincent. And I think this team has possibilities of certainly progressing from the group phase when they play at the FIBA Asia Cup later this year. I mean, they play an exciting brand of basketball. Of course, it'll be a challenge, but hey, this is why you play. You dream of playing in the big international competitions, and Bahrain have already booked their ticket for the FIBA Asia Cup. So that speaks volumes about the work that this team has done. And they want to be moving from strength to strength, carry some momentum into that event. And we're looking forward to watching them play at the FIBA Asia Cup. And it's always good to watch Iraq play as well. I think it's an entertaining team, competitive, and certainly things have not gone their way in this campaign, as we've said. There you go, Sam Vincent, former NBA guard, and has coached quite a bit in international basketball, the likes of Nigeria, men and women. Here he is having a go in Asia, and well, certainly it's working. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's keep this unit together and keep moving forward, thinking big things for Bahrain. We're just right close to the start of this game, just under 3 minutes away. And there will be some games that still need to be played, some that have been postponed because of COVID-19 issues. And there will be no fans once again. This is because we're in the bubble here in Manama, Bahrain. You know, FIBA made the decision after the coronavirus pandemic became reality that in order to have the games, we had to have it in the safe environment, and the safety, the health of the players, the coaches, you know, the delegations, everybody around the team, the referees, the people that work at the scores table. That is what has to take precedence. So, you know, strict testing measures are in place, and if a player or somebody in a delegation tests positive, returns a positive test for COVID, then that creates an issue, and that's what's happened, in several of the teams, and well, that's just the situation, and everybody's doing their best to cope with it. But the great news is that the fans will be allowed to come back sooner rather than later. There's obviously progress with vaccinations and what have you. So fingers crossed, we're going to get back to some normalcy in the days or weeks ahead.
Our first play, we want to run 45. Yep. Okay? 4 here, 5 here, 3, 2, 1 is making the pass to 4. Get in your spots on the catch. You're going to set a little brush screen right here, mate. We do it there? No problem. Inshallah. Okay. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. We got to fight to win. Come on. We have to fight to win. All right. Let's win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Talking to you.
Well, you look at the world rankings, and where do you find these teams? Well, for starters, you've got Bahrain at number 107 in the world. And for Iraq, they're at number 77. So, it just illustrates how well Bahrain have been able to do to qualify, even with a game to spare, ahead of a team like Iraq that is higher in the rankings. And I think you'll find, if you haven't had a chance to watch Bahrain play, they play good, attractive basketball. So Well, welcome to Manama, Bahrain. This is the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers, and it's the game between Bahrain and Iraq. Bahrain in the white, Iraq in the green. And CJ Giles comes right out. Good start for Bahrain. Now Galloway dumps it. His pass intercepted. And now a turnover. And Galloway misses from a long way out. So another foul called on this one on Ihab Al-Zahiri. Traveling the call on Mohamed Hamouda. Powering his way down low, Al-Zuhairi. Galloway keeps. In fact, it was not Galloway, but Hussein Talib, who stuck his nose in there and kept it alive as well. And he was fouled from behind by Mohamed Hamouda. So he will go to the line. And the first one is good. Second one is not. CJ Giles with the rebound. Good hands to pick, but stepping out of bounds. But alert play in that Iraq defense by Ali Hamad. Remember the first game, just 3 points in it at the end, 95-92. CJ Giles missing. Now Galloway. Well, Al-Zuhairi tried to make the right play. Kicking it back out, looking for space, drifting in and hitting a short little jumper is Isa. Of course, the first meeting as well went to overtime. Remember that. So it was about as close as it could be, 95-92. Oh, strong left-handed jump shot by Talib. And Mohamed Hamouda again. Another foul on him, and Sam Vincent might need to make a move since we're still in the first quarter. And sure enough, he definitely leaned in. So taking one for the team was Talib. Iraq pass it around. Al-Zuhairi Good, strong move, holding his ground. Bahrain strike from downtown, the three-pointer. Mohammed Kawaid rather, excuse me. Pass to the corner, and Iraq have the answer. Hamad. And now foul called. And a couple of quick fouls here on Iraq. Abdullah, this time with a little bit of reach around right in front of the referee. That's about as easy as a call as you're going to get. Mo Ibrahim. Well, stumbles and able to get it to go with that left hand. Sweet play. Gets his first 2 points of the game. Galloway. Three-point attempt from Abdullah. Iraq keep it alive. C.J. Giles battling away. Al-Zuhairi goes out of the game. Gets an earful from Coach Bakir. 4.5 minutes in. It's time for C.J. to go to work. Ball slipped out of his hands, but Bahrain maintained possession. Kuwait into the corner. Hamoud, offensive rebound. But the referee says he traveled. Continental Qualifiers, it is just a real buzz. It gives basketball around the world. And the dump, and the ball goes out of bounds. The ruling was that C.J. Giles touched it. You know, the belief is that when the national team plays, everybody's watching, and there's no doubt that people have been paying attention, whether it's the Americas, whether it's Europe. Here is the dump down low, and another basket for Talib rather. Also in Africa, where you had Liz Mills coach Kenya into the AfroBasket. First woman to lead a men's national team into the AfroBasket. And up ahead it goes. Great hustle back by C.J. Giles to get the block. And then quickly to the other end. And the hustle and the foul. So Mohammed Juma will end up going to the free throw line. Look at C.J. Giles hustle down. Boy, that was an excellent block. Tremendous hustle. Iraq giving as good as they get right now. 10 points for them, 9 for Bahrain, who have a chance to go back in front. So Juma gets the first one to drop. A little bit of love from the rim, and he rattles in the second. Turning, scooping, hooping, and missing was Mohammed Al-Kafaji. Shaking and baking and driving to the hoop was Mohammed Ibrahim. And he earns another trip to the line. And certainly Sam Vincent pleased with his team's start today. 6 minutes in. You know, the pressure's off. This is an opportunity to play together, to get on the same page, to continue to bond as a team, and to continue getting the people of Bahrain excited about the national team. So there is a lot at stake, as well as the rankings points. Obviously, the rankings are always updated after each window of the Continental Qualifiers. Also after the major tournaments, or after the tournaments. So the lead goes to 13-10. Abdul Rahman Mubarak has come into the game, number 13. He's guarding Al-Kafaji. Now Al-Kafaji left alone. Oh, he gets the pass. He passes to his teammate, number 24, Ali Ismail, who scores with a reverse layup. Juma. Ibrahim drives in. And, or is that Salman? Yeah, it was Salman, excuse me. And now the answer for Iraq, and they take the lead. Ismail, yet again, 4 points for him in a hurry. Three-point shot, no good from Kawade. Galloway into the corner. Quick trigger! And Ali Hamid buries the three from the left. Good defense, and now it leads to a break. Hop, skip, and a jump. And the traveling called predictably on Ali Ismail. Hey folks, keep an eye on the FIBA Asia Cup website and FIBA Asia Cup social media, FIBA Asia social media, where you're going to see some fun videos from the action that's taking place during these Continental Qualifiers. One that comes to mind will be Azzeddine's alley-oop slam. And you're also going to see Maxime Marchuk's alley-oop slam. Both of those alley-oop passes, by the way, delivered from out of bounds. And those guys rocked the rim. So you want to make sure that you keep an eye on that. And maybe there'll be one today that we can add to it. The drive, and quickly the response. Al-Kafaji takes it all the way down. Boy, the big fella. And that leads to a timeout. Iraq, suddenly the wind in their sails. They lead it 18-13. Timeout, Bahrain. And while I'm on it, following the FIBA Asia Cup social media, the handle for that is at FIBA Asia Cup on Instagram.
The guys gotta rotate back. They're baiting you now. Okay? We're standing and watching the guys shoot the ball. We're not rotating back. Yeah. I don't want anybody going to the offensive board except for the five. Everybody else, sprint back. All right? Sprint back.
Come on.
All right?
Galloway might have gotten away with a push there. You heard Vincent telling his guys to get back. Like CJ. Look at that. Sending too many people to the offensive glass. Well, it's allowing Iraq to get out on the break. Well, Becker's had his, he's prepared his team well for this game, it appears. Now some full court pressure. And Iraq actually got a hand on it. Almost had a chance for a steal. Mubarak goes to work. Back outside to Haji. And good defense from the Iraqis. Shot clock violation. Now Bahrain apply some pressure. Good spin move from Galloway. Great follow once again from Al-Kafaji. Mo Al-Kafaji has been very active. We saw him score on the break, and now we've seen him score after following up the Galloway miss. Juma goes out. Hamuda comes back in. Hamuda sets the pick. He rolls. Kafaji thinking they might have forced the turnover, but oh, was he wrong. They have to stay at this end. Hesham Sarhan at the free throw line. And Bahrain right now in a little bit of a funk. Second were good. Wonderful drive down the lane by Galloway, and Iraq keep pouring them in. His first 2 points of the game, in fact. Al-Kafaji blocking that. They called the turnover on before that on Mohamed Bouale, so he won't get the credit for the block, but nevertheless shows that he's in there protecting the rim. Final 37 seconds here of the opening quarter. Galloway. Oh, Bahrain again. So once again, Hesham Sarhan back to the free throw line. This time he makes the first. See if he can make the second. Both free throws good. Bahrain would like a stop and maybe another attempt. About a 3-second differential on the game clock and shot clock. Galloway will try to take it down probably to 7 seconds. Okay, now it's go time for Galloway. And they waited just that little bit too long. .6 seconds. It's an eternity in basketball. So something to do with yeah, they wanted to make it 3 seconds rather than 2.8, because every 10th of a second is crucial. A long shot, well, on target. Nope, it was not, but it was on line. Anyway, Hesham Sarhan misses. And at the end of one quarter, Iraq lead it 22-16 over Bahrain. Neither team shooting it particularly well from deep. Iraq much better inside the arc, and Bahrain cashing in on some opportunities at the free throw line. Here's a look back at some of the action from this first quarter. Look at the hustle, Iraq getting back, and also the hustle from C.J. Miles. That was the 1 3-pointer that Iraq hit. Hey folks, I don't know about you, but I sure like my FIBA Asia Cup app. I've got it in my phone, and not just any phone, in my smartphone. And I would hope that you would have yours as well, because it's got everything that you need as it relates to the FIBA Asia Cup in terms of team information, news, stories, videos. You want it? It's there. Just get it in your smartphone, the FIBA Asia Cup app. So Iraq trying to build on their 22-16 lead. That shot off target, and now Bahrain with a chance to push it quickly. Hamoud goes in, and he was blocked. Excellent hustle. Iraq have led by as many as 8 points. Iraq that actually had to come from behind in the first meeting between these two teams. They were down by 10 points at halftime, and they battled back to force overtime, but then Bahrain won it by 3 points. Of course, in that game, Demario Mayfield played as the naturalized player. And this one we have Galloway. Interesting that Iraq have 7 points off turnovers. Bahrain just 2. Look at this. Here's another one, and it leads to a 3-on-1 break. Holy cow! The dunk from Al-Kafaji. He does very well on the open floor, doesn't he, for a big man? So now that's 9 points off turnovers. And answering at the other end was Haji. Galloway, shifty pass, Al-Kafaji, the big fella, having himself quite a game tonight. He's got 8 points coming off the bench. And Al-Kafaji called for a bump. So Al-Kafaji is going to come out of the game, and I think that's the right move, simply because from an emotional standpoint, referee makes a call. You don't want to make him look bad. I'm not sure that's why they brought him out, but it's one of the benefits. Haji off the back of the cup. Iraq, little dish to Al-Zahari. His attempt off the rim. Now Bahrain down by 8. Bahrain, or rather Iraq, with fouls to give. And the cut, and goes off of Hamouda. Iraq bring it up the floor. Abdullah, bounce pass into the corner, air ball. An unsportsmanlike foul has been called on Abdullah. We'll get another look at it. So it'll be Ibrahim who goes to the line to take the free throws. And he sinks the first. And the second. So this could be a very productive trip down the floor. They were down by 8. They've cut it to 6. And now a 2 or a 3. And they will have halved or more than halved the deficit. Well, interesting shot leaning into it, but nevertheless making it. Sarhan, or Isa, excuse me, Maitham Isa. And Al-Zahari stepped out of bounds and then came back in bounds. Watch. So not allowed to do that. Here's the chance. Ibrahim. And the pass from Hamouda into the hands of Iraq. Galloway spins. Quick pass to go the other way. But too hard for Hamouda to catch. Maitham Isa, number 7, has MJ on the back of his jersey. Good reach by MJ there. And getting the basketball back for Bahrain. Oh, it looked like it could have gone off Hamouda. Ball goes out of bounds. CJ says, my mistake. And the rebound by CJ. There's another foul called on Al-Zahari, fouling Hussein. Well, now we're going to get our first look at another very active center on the roster of Iraq. And it's Ali Hamid. Oh, wonderful play. Oh, Galloway missed the layup. It was right there for him. And CJ answers. CJ throws it down. CJ Giles. That was a 4-point swing because Galloway hustled, caught the ball. Now he's going to put up a 3. And the pass goes out of bounds from Mohamed Kaway. So timeout on the floor. Iraq now clinging to a 2-point lead.
Hey guys, good defense. You got 24 points. One thing in offense, get to focus, but it's too many mistakes. It's simple. Layups, turnovers, blah, blah, blah. If they are free, Habibi, shoot the ball. Come on, Captain. If you're free, bang.
Al-Kafaji, terrific out on the break. He has had a great first half. As has that man. CJ Giles, 3 rebounds to go with his 4 points. He's had a steal, and of course, he hustled back to get that block. So Galloway has it in the backcourt. Let's see if he can lift his game a little bit and help Iraq. He's struggled some tonight. Now, 3-point shot off the front of the iron. I mean, sometimes when you're struggling, it's better to go down low. Abdallah, that was early in the shot clock, taking the 3. I'm not sure that's what you need. Abraham passes. And traveling again, the call on Bahrain. On Kuwait. Galloway looks at his options. Well, that was a nice bounce pass. And it was there. They're staying after it. Hamid not able to score, but will this go? Yes, it does. Ali Hamad buries it from the right corner and restores the 5-point advantage. Bahrain try to get it right back with a 3. And now a collision and a foul. Well, that's 3 fouls on Hamouda. You had to know that was coming eventually. He picked up the 2 early ones. There you go. Throwing it down, Ali Hamid. Much better. And they worked it to get into him beautifully. Now it's back to 7 points. And that was Galloway as well. When he's creating for his teammates, I think he's better. And nice beating the Bahrain defense down the floor. And Bahrain continued to kind of fall into that trap. I'm pretty sure Vincent's going to say the same thing, guys. We're sending too many people to the offensive glass. Although that time it was because of Kuwait turning the ball over.
We can't get shots. Okay, we can't win the game if we can't get shots. We can't turn the ball over for no reason. We got to be stronger with the basketball. We're too weak with the ball, guys. Get your elbow up. Get your elbow up and protect the ball. Stay in between.
Good elevation. Look at that. Brings some rain. Interesting what Vincent's saying. I mean, he's former point guard and understands immediately and this is where Galloway's good. If he's creating for his teammates, I think he's a much better player. I mean, yes, he can pour in the points, but
You catch it, look at your shot.
if you're going to be getting a lot of touches, and you can create for your teammates, I mean, you're going to get them involved. They're going to hustle. Just seems to make sense. Hamad has 8 points. Galloway does have 5 assists and 5 rebounds to go with his 2 points. He's 1 of 6 from the floor. He's turned it over, but his assist to turnover ratio is good. It's 2.5 to 1. So that was a push. And I guess they want to see if it was unsportsmanlike. Well, he definitely called him. I can understand why he's a little frustrated, because look at him grabbing his jersey. I don't know. I mean, just for the simple fact that he was grabbing his jersey, I wouldn't call it. But I mean, I guess they have to if he throws his elbow. No, they're not going to call it. Oh no, they do call it. Okay. So they call the hold, but then they call the retaliation. That's excellent refereeing for me, because Hamza had a fistful of his jersey, so you're automatically going to get Mohamed Ibrahim react, but you just simply cannot react by throwing an elbow. The video does not lie. The great thing about these video replays is the referees can get together, they can go, they can examine the play, they can take their time, and they can get it right. And obviously, that's all you can ask for if you're a player, a coach, or a fan. Or if you're the guy selling concessions. So here's Hamza. I don't like seeing players grab opponents' jerseys or shorts and not letting them run. That's dirty to me, but that happens all the time. So it's good that they were able to spot that. Now Galloway. See if he's going to make a pass here. Watch. Back outside. 3-point shot. Count it! Iraq, their biggest lead of the game. Hamad feeling it tonight. 36-25. Will they get it right back, Bahrain? No, they will not. Diving on the floor for the loose ball. That's what you need if you're Bahrain. Issa showing the way. Getting the floor burns. Sam Vincent will be applauding his player for that one. Oh, dribbles between the legs, puts it up. How about that from Hesham Sarhan? He crossed him up, didn't he? Now Galloway. Ali Ismail back to Galloway. Same thing, finds the open man on the perimeter. Nope, he doesn't want Hamid. Oh, he is going to shoot it with the shot clock winding down. Juma takes it back outside. Less than a minute and a half remaining in the first half. Juma into the corner. Short CJ Giles gets it back. Juma! Oh, dangerous, kind of a dangerous pass with Juma lurking. Ali Ismail missing from mid-range. But Sarhan steps out of bounds. Bahrain have not been at their best today. Timeout on the court. Iraq lead it by 7 points. This was a great move by Sarhan. Dribbled between his legs and then went straight up and drilled it. Ibrahim and Juma talking to each other as they come back out onto the court. CJ Giles thinking about what he's got to do. He goes back to get into position. Galloway spinning, hands it off, and a foul call. No traveling on Hamad. Going right down the lane and scoring. Maithamissa and Iraq holding it for the last shot. They put it up, short, and Hamid gets it back. He goes up, and that's how it finishes, folks.
And in the second quarter, the score is 31-36 in favor of Iraq.
So we are at halftime. 36-31, Iraq on top of Bahrain. So Bahrain just not at the same level that we've been accustomed to seeing. They've done a decent job when they get to the line to make their free throws, but they've turned it over a lot. Not really drilling the threes today. Their offense isn't turning on all cylinders, and you can see the leading scores there. 17 turnovers in one half for Bahrain. That is way too many. So here's a look back at some of the action. C.J. Giles got it going early, and it looked like all was going to be as it has been. Kuwait also gave it to Maitham Issa. But Iraq played with a lot of fire. They calmed down. Talib hitting a couple of shots, including this one. Talib also playing well defensively. The answer by Bahrain was that three-pointer, and then C.J. Giles came down with one of the plays of the game, hustling back to block the shot, but then Hamad started to get hot. Hot Hamad. And he's got 11 points to lead all scores for in the game, in fact. Al-Kafaji, to me, was the real difference for Iraq, both defensively and turning turnovers into points. And here's the one time when Galloway was able to get the ball to go in the hoop. But Galloway, more than a scorer tonight, he's been much better as a provider. He's just 1 of 6 from the floor, but he does have 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And again, Kafaji, he takes no prisoners. When he gets it, he looks off the defender by looking at his teammate. Look at this. And then decides to take it all the way. So Al-Kafaji, again, a look at his contributions tonight. Plays with a lot of fire, Al-Kafaji, and he has played just under 7 minutes. So expect more from Al-Kafaji in the second half, having played just under 7 minutes. And of course, you always know that with this man, Ibrahim, you're always going to get a lot of activity in the scoring, especially. He's got 7 points. So at halftime, 36-31, and in favor of Iraq. And we'll be right back before the start of the second half. Enjoy these highlights and also some of the other AfroBasket qualifiers highlights coming up right after.
Manual spin move, right hand, teardrop is good to go.
You can see the shake of the head and say, you can't guard me. Well, where's the outside defense? Coast to coast.
International qualifiers, gives the ball right away to Maxi Marchuk, and the alley-oop slam down.
Oh, baby! Are you serious? I cannot believe what we just saw. I mean, this game is just full of surprises. I mean, look at this. That is Ezzeddine Airlines. Throw it down, big fella.
Steps inside, loses the handle. What will India do? They've got time to get a shot away. Buzzer beater, it is good! Brigavanshi has won the game on the buzzer with a floating three.
Iraq on top of Bahrain at halftime, searching for their first win in the qualifiers. Bahrain in second place in Group D and already assured of a spot in the FIBA Asia qualifiers, and they would like to build a little bit of confidence. They're not going to build some confidence if they lose to Iraq today, that's for sure. They needed overtime to beat Iraq the first time they played.
So on that through, 4, 1's bringing the ball, 2 is setting that screen. Go ahead and let our guard come, set the screen, and I want to get all the way to the back end of the action.
I like this. I like seeing Al-Kafaji in the lineup to start the second half. A signal of intent that we are going to keep the pressure on. And let's see if it pays dividends. Okay, second half action underway, and Iraq on top of Bahrain, and they have possession. Galloway, and he thought his teammate was cutting. Talib was cutting to the basket, but instead he was popping out. Good defense, but Issa ends up getting the basketball, shooting it from the corner. Now Iraq push it quickly. Galloway thought about launching it. Al-Kafaji, well, a step behind the line. Issa drives in, banks it in. Much better. So 36-33, Iraq. Trying to get the momentum back that they had before halftime came. Ibrahim rebounds the miss. Issa has it, and it goes to Giles, and Talib called for the block. Giles helps him up. Now from the left corner, Abraham, and we've got a tie game. Oh no, they saying a foot was on the line apparently, so it was a 2. It's a 1-point game. Ahmad probes, back to Talib. Ahmad steps inside the arc. misses everything. And good playing by Kuwait, and suddenly Bahrain have taken the lead. And another turnover, and Bahrain enjoying the better running here at the start of the third quarter. And answering with the dunk, Giles, as Bahrain go further ahead. Three-point shot for Iraq. Starting ice cold. So the baseline jumper is good. And Issa and Bahrain look transformed. Although, to be fair, as they have played better, Iraq seem to be playing worse. Timeout, Iraq.
Okay, guys. Hey, guys, listen. It's 5 points different. Take it easy. Why? But you can't believe you go now 5 minutes later, you will make 5 points. Take it easy. You broke that screen. That's only offense that we must do. Broke that screen. CJ. Okay. Yeah, you check it.
(41-36), Bahrain on top, and Iraq coming out of the timeout. This is a critical possession as they look to get back on track. Al-Kafaji drives in, denied by Giles, and there he is, sticks with it. Well, if it's going to be somebody, it's got to be him, doesn't it? He has displayed with so much determination today. Now the pass batted away by Galloway down low. Here's Galloway. Oh, he looked off the pass. He goes all the way. Are they going to count it? To be fair, that was a beautiful play by Galloway. Wow. And Galloway with the three-point play shows the way. And Iraq are back on track. It's 41 apiece. Ibrahim. Hamoud going up against Talib. Talib on his back. He forces it up, and Talib, I think, must have lowered his arms there to pick up the foul. And Hamoud, who's been sort of plagued by foul trouble, he's got 3 right now, makes the first one and misses the second one. Three-point shot, and doesn't drop. Oh, and Hamoud almost lost it out of bounds. He's working hard. Driving in, and the block. Al-Kafaji. Not sure what he's pointing to. Here we go again. Issa. Looked pretty good, to be honest, going up. He kind of had a swiping motion, and that's why they've called the foul. Issa misses the first. Wow, Issa misses the second as well. And shot missed. Quick shot again, though. How about that? He can't make a free throw. Then he steps back and hits a three-pointer. And hustling, boy, just one play can turn a game. Issa, incredible. Couldn't make it from the line, so all he did was get it back and hit a three-pointer. Oh, Issa just slapped Talib in the face. I'm not sure that was noticed. So Talib was slapped. And they've called a technical foul on Bakir, so they get a free throw. It was a bit of an unfortunate turn of events for Iraq, to be honest. I mean, in fairness to Talib, he did not react. So he did a great job of keeping his cool, but anyway, just monitor this. Kawhi gets it over to Juma, who's back in the game. Kawhi. Ibrahim, I think he put that up too late. No, they're going to let him continue to play. They get a new 14. Three-point shot. Oh, boy, that was big. Those second opportunities. Kawhi now pushes it up to an 8-point advantage. Al-Kafaji turns, goes to work on C.J. Giles. And Talib commits the foul. Iraq just kind of all of a sudden out of sorts. They got the momentum back, but then Issa hit the three-pointer, which changed everything. That is definitely the turning point in this second half. Well, now they're going to look at that to see if there was a little anything, and wow, they've called it unsportsmanlike. I tell you what, Talib not getting the rub of the green, I mean, that might be a good call, but again, they missed him getting hit in the face earlier, which in fairness could have been inadvertent, but Issa's back at the line. Still a long way to go. So their biggest lead of the game now, Bahrain up by 10 points on Iraq. Oh, and they try to get the alley-oop to C.J. Giles, who does a great job of getting it back and handing it off to Issa. Issa over to Juma. And Galloway to Al-Kafaji. And they get a trip to the line. Poor Al-Kafaji, he's given everything, but he's missing that one. There's Bakir stewing after getting the technical. But also frustrated because his team was winning. But now they're trailing by 9 points. The good news is they've got plenty of time to turn this around. And Al-Kafaji goes down like a sack of wheat, fouled by Giles. Three-pointer. And Bahrain rebounded. Pulling up and missing. Now Iraq respond. Oh, wonderful drive, and the basket is good by Al-Kafaji. He's my favorite player tonight, folks, for Iraq anyway. He just keeps chugging along, playing hard. Penetration, drive, contact, and Kawade gets to the line. First one is good. And the second. Under 2 minutes to go now. Pulling up, missing. Al-Zahari. And the ball goes out of bounds. It really is a case of Iraq just not being able to sustain their high level of play that they had in that first half. Seems like the halftime break came along at the right time. They haven't returned to the court as the same team. Oh boy, good turn by Juma and basket. Tough drive down low. Oh, the ball intercepted. Oh, that was big. They turned it into a three-pointer. Threw it right into the hands of Abdallah, and he didn't miss. Huge sequence. Breathes a little bit of life into Iraq. Great defense again. The block shot. Now Iraq not waiting around, going all the way, laying it up and in. Ismail, sensing the opportunity, takes it coast to coast. Ibrahim drives in, just calm as you like, scores with the left hand. Well, he is left-handed, isn't he? So that's only natural. Well, that's how it finishes. Iraq's still in it. They just got to knuckle down on defense and continue to plug away on offense, but Bahrain lead it 57-49 after 3. So those were the highlights from the third quarter. And Bahrain fired up, wanted to finish this campaign strong. Plenty of time for Iraq. Sometimes you just need one or two plays, like the Issa three-pointer in the third quarter after Iraq had battled back to tie it. One play to turn things around. Good rebound by Hamid. Three-point shot. Oh, didn't drop for Hamza. Abraham from the top of the key. Ball falls to C.J. Giles, but he got rejected by Hamid. Boy, he's a great defensive center. I mean, he will block shots until the cows come home. Galloway. Back to Ishmael. Galloway looking to post up, and Issa not giving away an inch. Or, excuse me, not Issa, Sarhan. Clearly that is a matchup they would like to exploit. Leaning in, Ishmael misses. Now Ibrahim. Gets to the baseline, passes back out top to Sarhan, who drives in. Oh, he gets rejected by Hamid, who's becoming the shot blocking machine all of a sudden in this quarter. Ishmael, though, falls down. He says he was fouled, but I think he just stumbled over. Have a look. Three-point shot is good. This one by Abdullah. Well, that's what we talk about. One play can all of a sudden spark a team. Let's see if that's what happens with Iraq after that shot. Well, that was not good shot selection there from Giles. And bad handoff, goes the other way. Issa for three, and that is a costly, costly turnover. And the fault was that of Ishmael. They can't get the ball to Galloway. He's trying to post up Sarhan. Well, that was a crazy shot, and they were very lucky that Galloway was at the right place at the right time to score with the putback. Mahmoud trying to post up Ishmael. Hamid gets the hand up. Every time he contests a shot, it impacts it. Issa prevented Hamza from driving into the paint. Galloway goes to work, Back outside it goes. Three-pointer. That was short. Three-point shot. Oh, boy, rattling it in. Oh, and they call traveling on Isa. Or have they? No, now Isa has been hit with a technical foul, so that he makes the basket, but then he went down, I think, trying to also get a foul called. And that's what they have called. Simulation. Abdullah misses. And the free throw line, Iraq are 3 of 8. It's not been a good night. Galloway pulls up with the lane, gets it to Hamid. And Hamid has arguably been their best player. Galloway is stunning how he's turned into the provider. How much more impactful he is. Watch this again. Isa, Abdullah. Oh. And now, well, I can understand why Abdullah's not happy. They didn't call the foul, but now they've called a technical foul on him. The unfortunate part of it is that they just pulled to within 7 points. And because it's a technical, it is a disqualifying foul, and I think he either had a technical earlier or an unsportsmanlike foul. So Syria lose a good, or at least a three-point shooting threat for the rest of the game. And they at least catch a break with Ibrahim missing from the line. Abdullah's exit allows Ali Hamad to come back in. And Hamad in the first half did quite well. 3 of 3 from three-point range.
Come on in, guys, real quick. Come on in real quick. One time, I want to run our own ball. Okay, we're going to run our own ball one time. Where's the mirror at? Okay, so.
Okay, back to live action now after the delay. 4 minutes into the fourth quarter, and Bahrain with possession and up 7. And they just fall asleep. Don't even get the shot off before the shot clock. Galloway. Hamad. Hamid, oh no, Talib rather, gets into the paint. Well, Bakir was appealing for them to look at the video, and they will on this foul by Issa. They believe that it was unsportsmanlike. I think so. I think he's going to get hit with an unsportsmanlike, which, to be fair, would be justice after what happened earlier and it went unnoticed. I mean, that's not even close. That's an unsportsmanlike. So 2 shots and possession. So Talib needs to take his time and make these 2 for Iraq. And he misses the first. And that is what you call looking at a golden opportunity and spurning it. Hamza. And shot clock violation. Got into it too late. Haji was out guarding him. Now the turnover, and Galloway feels the defender running him down, and he wisely backs off. He lays it up and in. 9 points. Galloway under control and making big plays. And Galloway gets a swat, and now he's got the basketball. Hamid, shot clock winding down. Hamad, bounce pass. Talib has it, puts it up. Go! Talib gets it to drop, and all of a sudden it's a 3-point game. Meanwhile, Galloway is not that far off from a triple-double. Amazing. 9 points, 8 assists, 9 rebounds. He's having himself quite a game. Kawaid has it knocked away. Hamad gets it over, and Hamza lays it up and in, and Iraq are back to within 1. They refuse to go away. I'm not sure who Bakir is talking to. Oh, he's complaining to the referee. We haven't seen that tonight.
All right, guys. We're all right. We're all right. All right. All right. Hey, listen up for a second. Listen up. Come on, Cal. Keep you guys together. Keep you guys together. Guys, the only thing that we can't do is turn it over. Even if we shoot and miss, at least we get a shot. Get the ball up toward the rim. Yeah.
Oh, Talib, give him credit. Went right into the paint, went right up against Giles, and got it to drop. Talib with 7 points, 9 for Galloway, as I mentioned, with 8 assists, 9 rebounds. And Vincent saying, hey guys, if we don't turn the basketball over, we're going to win this game. Let's don't turn it over. Now some full court pressure. Token full court pressure. Haji into the paint, puts it up, gets it to go. Galloway. Hands it off to Hamid, who passes it back outside. Galloway for 3. Good, he rattles it in. I'll tell you what, I was down on him earlier in the game, and all he's done is proved me wrong. He has come back and been an all-star. Can Bahrain hold it together under this great Iraqi comeback? Ibrahim into the paint. Actually, there's no paint, is there? It's the lane. Now, Hamza into the corner, Hamad, and charging is the call on Hamza. Four fouls now on Karar Hamza. Haji. Giles, Ibrahim. Haji for 3. Big time bucket for Haji. Hamad hands it off, and Hamid, boy, that was good basketball. Hamid has been terrific, hasn't he? Look at the Iraqi players on the bench getting behind their team. They want this so badly. 1 point game. They pass it again to Haji. Good! He's got ice running in his veins. 2 in a row. Galloway has it blocked, and the ball goes off of Galloway, and it's going to be Bahrain ball. .137 to go. Could be a twist in the tail. But so far, Haji has emerged as the hero. 10 points, including 2 3-pointers in less than a minute. In the past minute. Haji again. And don't forget, he also hit that little runner in this quarter. And this time, Hamad fouls Kawaid while attempting a 3-point shot. Kawaid. Hamad wanted to get a hand in the face. Well, that was an easy call. For Wade. Sinks the first. Sinks the second. And remember, when you talk about free throws in this game, Iraq are 3 of 10. Meanwhile, Bahrain are 19 of 25. So you miss 7 free throws, it's not going to end well when you attempt 10. Timeout on the floor, back to a 7-point lead for Bahrain.
Captain, you take the ball. Ali Harton, you are here. Hussein, you are here. Kevin, you are here. You go screen first and together for Karar here. Yes. But we actually look for the alley for the Ali Harton. Okay.
Iraq inbounding the ball with 1:15 remaining. Galloway for 3. Good. Wow. Just like that, it's a 4-point game. And he's still got a chance for a triple-double. Ishmael back in. So it's Galloway, Hamad, Hamza, Talib, and Ishmael in the game. Trying to prevent Bahrain from getting over in time, but they did, and Talib called for the push on Hamoud. I thought Talib already had 4 fouls. Okay, so he only had 3. Now he's got 4. And pressure free throws now for Hamoud. Got a nice demeanor, doesn't he, Vincent? Encouraging point, you know, when he coaches his players, he doesn't humiliate them. He just kind of tells them how it is. And they seem to respond. Hamoud goes out. Hamoud goes out, and in fact, everybody goes out. We've got timeout with 1:04 to go.
Okay, you hit ball cap, you go for these 3-point shots, you smile. Or if it's possible, okay. So you make the decision. If not, Baba, if you remember immediately, hop, hand off, and attack immediately if he's looking for the shot. Guys, if we score, just play 1D without stupid foul.
So they advance the ball. Galloway, who just hit a three-pointer before the 2 free throws from Hamoud. And he passes it into the paint to Ishmael, who goes in to Hamoud and earns a trip to the line. So Hamoud puts him on the line. First one is definitely one he needs to make, and he does. If you miss one, miss the second. Although in this situation, you want to make it. He misses, and they get it back. That's why you missed the second. And Talib couldn't quite control it to go up with the basket, or the shot rather. Ishmael now for 3. Good! It's a 4-point trip down the floor. Well, Bahrain have responded to pressure all night long, but here they are once again. And surely, this is, you want the ball in the hands of Haji, who has been red hot in the clutch. See if they can get him the basketball. He gets on the baseline. No, he's going to put it up, and he's going to miss it. But Haji ends up with the basketball. He goes straight to the basket. He doesn't mess around. Ishmael from behind the arc. Galloway for the rebound and putback. Again, it's a 2-point game. Boy, Galloway has just been unbelievable. And now Haji fouled from behind. How good has Haji been in the 4th quarter? Oh, Bakir still barking. He's probably fortunate to still be over there. I mean, it's walking a fine line. Referees, I would think, are doing a pretty good job showing some restraint. Haji gets the first one to go. Still a 1-possession game. He needs to make this one. Now, what about Iraq? If he makes this, will you go for the first available open shot? Just shows the value of making free throws. Iraq have made theirs, or have not made theirs. Wow. Was he fouled while attempting a 3? That's the question. Yes, he was. So Galloway now has to make all 3 well, he's going to try to make all 3. Although if he misses the 3rd after making 2, Galloway has been tough tonight, but he misses the 1st. Al-Zuhairi there. Now there is the possibility that he could miss this and they could try to rebound it and throw it out to the perimeter. Yes, he does. Oh, and it's going to work. Almost. It does. They're going to get a chance with 2.9 seconds. Well, Galloway, that was an excellent miss. And now the question is, are they going to allow them to attempt a 3-pointer? And the other thing that you have to be careful of, if you're Bahrain, is not foul the 3-point shooter, as they just did. Although, to be fair, Iraq haven't been hitting their free throws, so I'm not sure how dangerous that is. Anyway, let's listen to Coach Vincent.
All the way down there. there, it's longer time for it to come all the way back down. You tried to? Okay, good. The only thing that can hurt us is a three-pointer. And even worse is fouling a three-pointer and making the shot. Okay? So we don't want to give up any threes. Everybody's going to be at the three-point line. Okay? You want to sub out?
They're together, aren't they? It's wonderful listening to their timeouts. I think if they gave away a layup, though, on an inbounds pass, and they get it and they score it quickly, that well, no, because there's only 2.9 seconds left. They've got to go for the three. They just do not want to foul the three-point shooter. And the referees have, remember, they just called a foul on the three-point shot from Galloway. Oh, the tension. Iraq trying to get their first win. It's going to be Galloway. He gets the open look. He puts it up. And that's how it finishes. Heartbreak City once again for Iraq against Bahrain. Bahrain win it 80-77. Boy, watching Iraq, that is always good value for money. They are such a fun team to watch. But luck, you say luck is not on their side, but on the other hand, you go back and you look at how the game was played and if they'd made a play here or there, if they'd made some more free throws. So yeah, I mean, you got to earn it in all respects. It's not just good enough to play well in spurts. You need better execution throughout. So you can see Iraq were just 5 of 15 from the free throw line. That's not good enough, especially when you lose by 3. But there would be other issues, but you know, they played with a lot of intensity, a lot of pride. And the bottom line is, while they didn't win any games, and as you look at the leading scorers, Issa with 21, but Haji was really the hero with what he did in the fourth quarter. So here are the final plays. The second half, rather, action. And it was good action. It was entertaining. I enjoyed it. I know you did. Bahrain, we know, are going to be at the FIBA Asia Cup, and Iraq will not be there. But even so, the qualifiers, in my opinion, they're almost as good as the event itself. I mean, it's really entertaining stuff watching all of this. And that was, you know, the next time these come around, we'll have fans in the arenas, and that's going to make it even better. Galloway did not get the triple-double in the end, but he came very close. Issa was terrific, wasn't he? Very feisty. That was a big turnover right there. Haji got it, then he hit the three. This is where they gave themselves a chance. Galloway was terrific. Hamza came in late. Everybody was playing well, giving Iraq a chance with the way they were playing. Hamad, Hamza on the break there. But at the end of the day, they just weren't quite good enough. But you got to love the competitive spirit that this game was played in, when really ranking points and pride were on the line. So Lebanon finished 6-0, Bahrain 4-2, India 2-4, and Iraq 0-6. It's Lebanon and Bahrain moving on to the FIBA Asia Cup, and India will go into the tournament for the third place teams. Thanks for watching, everybody.